Hello there, my name is Mr. Sistal and I'll be your child's teacher this year. Welcome to this brief tutorial on how to log into Teams. The great thing about logging into Teams is that you'll be using what is called a single sign-in. And basically what that means is, with that single sign-in, you'll be able to access Teams, iReady Math, Flipgrid, SmartyAnt, and eventually Achieve 3000. Of course, having to use many logins can be cumbersome, but since we have the single sign-in, it makes it that much easier, although it will take a little bit of practice for your child to get used to logging in. But with your help, it'll be no problem in no time. Before I go over the login procedure using this short video, I would like to go ahead and give you the directions. So you go to www.cvesd.org. You're going to click on the student icon, then click on the red Microsoft 365 icon, and then you'll have to put in your student's username and passwords. And I did send them to Class Dojo. Now, if you did not receive your login information, right below me, you'll notice that I have my cell phone number. Please feel free to text me with your student's name. And what I'll do is I'll be sure to text that info to you. But one thing you do need to make sure when you log on to Teams is you need to use Chrome or the Chrome browser, not Internet Explorer, but Chrome is what works best. So now on to the video. To begin the login process for your child, what you need to do is go to www.cvesd.org. Scroll down a little bit, click on Students. And what you see here, you see all of the apps that your students have access to, but in order to access them, you need to log on to Office 365, the red icon right here. I'm going to click on that, and then you're going to go through the single sign-in procedure, and this will, again, give you access to Teams, Achieve 3000, SmartyAnts, and iReady. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Your student should know their sign-in from last year. It doesn't change. Or you will have already received their sign-in information. And if you haven't received it yet, please email me and I'll make sure to get that out to you. So if you take a look at right here, these are the all of the apps your child will have access to. So if you take a look here, I did say that we're going to be using Teams, Achieve 3000, SmartyAnts, and iReady. And if you notice here, I've got some apps here, but I don't have all of them. I have Teams, but I do not see Achieve 3000, SmartyAnts, or iReady. So these are the apps that I mostly use, and that's how it's configured on the district web page. Now, to gain access to all of the apps, all you have to do is click on All Apps. And once you click on All Apps, if you scroll down, these are all of the district apps that we have access to. So you see here, you have Achieve 3000, you have iReady, you have SmartyAnts. Oh, and it looks like we have access to Flipgrid as well, which is great, and we'll be using that a lot. Now, in order to access any one of the apps, all you have to do is click on it. So the one I'm going to click on, I'm going to go ahead and go back, is I'm going to go ahead and click on Teams. And since I've already signed in, you don't have to, or I don't have to worry about signing in again. That's why it's a single sign-in. And so for those apps that I mentioned, you only have to sign in that one time. And I understand that accessing different websites can be difficult simply because of the sign-in procedure. But our district has made it as easy as possible to sign in. So when you get to Teams, as you see here on my Teams page, I have all these different classes. More than likely, your child's Teams page will only have our class where it says User Hilltop Drive, Mr. Sistal. And so in order to access our virtual classroom every day, simply click on that. And when you get to that, if you take a look here, and what I'm going to ask parents and students to do whenever you log into Teams every morning, if you click on the class notebook, and you can see it right up here, um, we have what are called to-dos, and I change the to-dos every day. And what it normally is, it's a list of things that and assignments um, students need to complete every day. But in this case, or for the first week, all you need to do is click on the calendar icon on the left margin. You can see it right here. Then click on Room 401 Daily Class. That's actually our virtual class. And once you do that, you click Join to join our class. So we're going to go over that right now. So you're going to click on the calendar button, and this is our first day of class. And notice up here at the very top of the calendar, Monday through Friday, I have the same thing. So this class, since we have class 5 days a week, you'll always see it at the very top. All you have to do is double click on that, and this will take us to this page right here. And all it is, it's the class. It's who's going to be attending. This is our class right here, and just a brief description. Hello, Room 401. Welcome to our virtual classroom. Click on the meeting in the calendar to attend, and try not to be late. And all you have to do is press or click on join. And once you do that, once you join, it's going to look like this. Now, obviously, right now I'm the only one here. But what'll happen is those who are already in the class, you'll be able to see them right here. Okay, and then this is how I pretty much conduct our class every day. Okay, thank you. One of the biggest challenges at the beginning of the year is for students to successfully log into Teams. So what I would do, if at all possible, is have your students practice a few times. At first, you may have to log in for them, and I think I mentioned that before, but we really do want to get them to independence. And so by you being with them, helping them log on, we can really accelerate the learning curve there, and hopefully they'll be able to log on their own within a reasonable amount of time. If you take a look here on my right, I've got a list of some future videos that I'll be making. These videos seem to really help parents and students, and since I'm not really there with you or with your child, you can certainly replay these videos to gain a better understanding and know-how as far as how to navigate and sign on and do all these other things we're expecting of your child through distance learning. And I look forward to seeing your child on Monday at 8:30. So remember, just log on to Teams, click on calendar, find our room, click on it, and join. If you have any questions, really the best way to get a hold of me is through Dojo message. But of course, you may also email me at armin.sistal@cvesd.org.